From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Hey, good morning, folks. We have finally made it to the weekend, and I think we have a pretty nice weekend in store, depending on how you define it. I think we actually stay cooler in the meantime over the next several days. And interestingly enough, as we head over the next several days, I think fire danger is on the up and up. In fact, just the other day, we saw a prescribed burn. I will say that much. It was prescribed by the state, but it was still a 2,000-acre burn, and we had that kind of interesting atmospheric inversion, so that smoke really lingered. So it's really a sign of the times that fire danger is kind of increasing over the next several days due to how dry it is. We really don't have a lot of atmospheric moisture, and then by the end of the week, I think we might be looking at more rain chances across the North State, but we'll get there when we get there. First things first, as we head through the rest of the day today, starting the day off pretty cold. I'll just give it to you straight. We are chilly across the area for the next several hours. Here in the valley, up from Redding to Chico, we're talking consistently in the 50s, at least till midday, getting up to the mid-60s by the time we're heading through this evening with clear conditions. Talking Siskiyou and Modoc County up north. Again, yeah, we're pretty low out there, starting in the 20s in some of the higher elevation spots, perhaps even cooler still if you really get up high there. But clear skies still persisting through the day, heading out towards the East Mountains again, very much consistent with those low temperatures. Check it out in the morning there. Some of it is off the charts low, at least for this scale, so we're talking 20s, consistent out that way as well. As for the North Coast, we're talking a little bit more of the actual consistency. I know I like that word clearly, but you're a little more consistent throughout the day. It's not as variable as you head through the morning. You're starting in the 40s, heading into the upper 50s by midday. As you head further inland again, we're getting a little bit warmer. We're talking maybe some upper 60s, near 70 in some of the warmer spots out Trinity County way, starting near freezing, warming up to near 60s by the time we're heading through the evening and into the latter half of the day. Here's a Futurecast. Whole lot of nothing. That's right. This isn't a glitch or nothing. There's actually just not a lot going on today, and that's really a good thing. You know, if you have outdoor plans, really fine conditions out there, and just to prove it to you that this is actually working as supposed to, look off my head there. There's some clouds off the coast, but really no sign of precipitation, no sign of cloud cover the next couple of days. Wind stays out of the north, so we're staying chilly out there. We have that dry, kind of moisture-starved atmosphere. It's kind of the best way to put it over the next several days. And I think as we head into the next several days, into the work week specifically, we pick that cloud cover back up by midweek. And then I think by the time we're heading towards the end of the week, we might get this impulse of rain here. That pushes east Thursday, and then into Friday we have another one off the coast, and that moves through late Friday into the weekend. So we might have a couple little shots of rain there starting Thursday, lasting into the weekend. But in the meantime, dry, cool, and pretty much that's about it. I mean, that's fine, you know, if you have outdoor plans, but I know parts of the eastern United States have a drought. Definitely don't want any of that here. So rain, hey, by all means, we'll take it. As for the forecast for today for highs, Valley looks like it's where the kind of best conditions are going to be expected, to be honest with you. We're talking consistent strip of mid to upper 60s all the way down from Chico to Oroville. Check that out, just barely flirting with 70 down there. Then you head out towards the East Mountains, Modoc County, even portions of Siskiyou County, even out east. You're talking consistent 40s out there. Lassen Park, you're at 41, of course, the higher elevations. Not going to be able to take full advantage of these nice conditions out there due to those cooler temperatures at the higher elevations, but nevertheless, pretty nice out there. Dry though, we'll have to be careful for that, watching for those possibilities of, you know, fire conditions out there. So yeah, don't be throwing your cigarette butts out on the road. None of that. Just be a little bit cautious out there over the next several days. Sound good? All right. 7-day forecast, see what we have in store here. This is what I'm talking about when I say we keep this cooling trend for the weekend. Notice here over the next couple days, yeah, we're kind of holding in this steady pattern here. Although we do warm up just a little bit consistently as we head through the week, at least a few degrees, I'll say that much. Anything helps. It's a good 5 degrees or so, especially out Mount Shasta way. Notice you're getting back in the consistent 60s there. And then there's those systems moving through as we head towards the end of the week. Notice those shower chances kind of increasing just a little bit. Will it be a widespread? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on how those systems evolve, but it does look like our next decent shot at rain there towards the end of the week. Hopping across, seeing what we have in store for the valley. Again, warming up fairly consistently. I really like that word because that is kind of the trend that we're seeing over the state is consistency. Models have been pretty decent with this time frame here warming up back into the 70s as we're heading through Tuesday, heading into Wednesday, out ahead of these systems here that will give all of us some sort of shower as we head into Thursday and Friday. Excuse me there. It's definitely dry out there. You can tell by the throat, right? Thankfully, that'll be gone by Thursday and Friday, which again, also will kind of help alleviate those fire conditions. I'm really kind of looking forward to that for that reason alone. I know a lot of the United States is kind of facing a similar situation. To be honest with you, even out east, you're starting to see extreme droughts as far south as Tennessee Valley, as far north as the Great Plains. So we don't want to be a part of that. Rain, by all means, we welcome it here Thursday and into Friday. North Coast also kind of hovering there near 70 as we head towards the midweek here, especially inland. Notice that you're starting to see some 74s Tuesday and into Wednesday. So, I don't think this cool weather is necessarily long for this world. I think by midweek, we might have some better conditions to look forward to right in between this cooler weekend and the kind of unsettled end of the week. So I think the best conditions that we can all expect will be over the next couple of days. It'll be a little warmer, it'll be mostly clear, and it will be dry as we head into the work week.